Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Yotso from the Yotso Tech Tracks YouTube channel. You're watching my home workout routine, my day 3 out of 5, which is the loaded carry or farmer walk with my own farmer handles. There's a previous video if you're interested how to make your own. It's something I've made myself and I'm using it for myself for a while. It's something that's cheap and inexpensive. It works, so if you're interested, check out that video. I'm going to start the routine because let's get this thing going. Okay, that was my first walk. It's a good warm-up. As always with my other routines, I do like to do this at 0 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5, 20, 22.5, 25 roughly. And setting up all the weights and putting everything away, that's roughly half an hour for me. We're at 1 minute, 12 seconds, so it gives me a little bit of a chance to catch my breath. I do go back and forth in my roughly 30-foot long walking area in my basement, and if I feel up to it, I go a little bit further back and forth. Sooner or later, as I get fatigued, I cut it shorter. I go back and forth once or twice, however I feel. Again, this is my routine. I'm not a professional. This is just what works for me, and once a week I do this right in the middle. Today is day 3 out of 5. Day 1 was the hinge emphasis. Day 2 was the pull emphasis. Day 3 is the loaded carry emphasis. Tomorrow, day 4 is going to be the push emphasis. And my day number 5, I put an emphasis on the squat. So I try to do those 5 human movements. The hip hinge, which is the deadlift. The pull, which I like to do rows. Day 3 is the loaded carry, which farmer walk. Tomorrow, day number 4 is going to be the bench press, and day number 5 for myself is the squat. So those are the heavy exercises for that day. Today I do like to do the whole day of farmer walks. I feel for myself I get more benefit out of it just to do it for half an hour straight, and I can still recover for tomorrow. I'm at roughly 2.5 minutes, so let me do my second set. That was my set number 2. I have to be careful because my my plates are round, so I have to position them so they don't roll away on me, but they're pretty safe for myself, if you can see from the video. I really enjoy these farmer handles. As I said in my previous video, I made them myself. I found the closest ones I can buy online were a couple of $100, and these cost me almost nothing, and I can get a good workout out of them without having to spend a fortune. We're at 4 minutes 15 seconds. I'm going to be doing probably 2 or 3 more sets. As I mentioned in my other videos, I want to keep these videos a little bit shorter. There's no reason to go into in-depth discussions. Something like this can be researched online if you're interested in them. Plus, my video is roughly capped off at 12.5 minutes. So without having to go into too much video editing, I'm going to have to stop it. So if you're interested in what I personally do for half an hour, I guess you can watch this 10-minute video 3 times back to back to back. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do right now. I'm keeping an eye on the time as always. I try not to play with my phone because just an unnecessary distraction. 5 minutes, so my set number 3. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, that was set number 3, and I'm at 6 minutes. Plenty of time for catching my breath for the next set, or whatever you call this, next set of walks. And one thing I enjoy about doing this inside, actually in my basement, I used to try to do this outside, but depending on the weather, it doesn't cooperate with you. So if it's snowing outside, it's really dangerous, slippery. The weather is not too nice, it's raining, it's cold. Indoors is what I personally like to do these exercises, because the weather is however you adjust your thermometer. Feels like summer inside, nice weather, and I don't have to worry about any distractions even outside. Indoors, I just come down here on my free time, get my stuff done, and call it a night. So something I really enjoyed, something other people hopefully like to get into. This is just a motivation for people to do something in your own free time. This is an awesome hobby for personal strength, personal, just what you can accomplish, and to try to better yourself from day to day. It's a long, healthy life you want to live, and one way to get about it is to get plenty of good exercise, safely of course, but that's just what I do. And let me try to do my set number 4, and I'm going to do 5 sets for you, and I have to stop the video because again, my videos are limited to a certain size. So let me do my set number 4. I've tried using straps, kind of like a flexible strap for these weights, to try to do the farmer walk. I found for myself it doesn't really work, because the length of the strap means that the weights do kind of move around. Personally, when I try to carry them, it used to hit the inside of my knees, and that's the reason I prefer to make my own from metal, because I can bend them in a certain way, and using my forearms, my wrists, I can make sure the weights stay far away from my legs. I've just pretty much copied professional looking farmer handles with this design, and so far so good. If I wanted to add any more weights on them, the bottom bar I can just make a longer piece so I have more room for more plates, but for myself it's perfectly fine for the amount of weights I want to put on. Plus I'm pretty much limited by the amount of weights that are available to me. Again, this is roughly 300 to 350 pounds of weights that came with this squat rack, power rack, and plenty of weights for me. I'm not a professional. I'm not trying to break any records or make a name for myself. This is just something I do in my own free time, in my own comfort of my home. We're at 9 minutes 30 seconds, and I'm going to be doing my last set for you guys. Again, if you like to know what exactly I do for the whole set, you just watch this video 3 times, because I just go back and forth unless I have to go upstairs to watch the kids or something. But most of the time I do pretty much half an hour of this from the beginning to the end, minus a couple of minutes to set something up and to put everything away. So let me do my last set for you and call it a day. Okay, so I'm at roughly 11 minutes. My next set will be at 12 and a half minutes, then 15, 17 and a half, 20, 22 and a half, and 25 minutes. And if I'm up to it, maybe I do one more at 27 and a half for roughly 2.5 minutes starting time using my stopwatch. I have to cut the video short now, so thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more tomorrow. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. This is Yotso. Good night. Thank you for watching. Take care.